Hey y'all, my name is Brianna Davis. I am a double major in business administration and finance from the historical city of Montgomery, Alabama, and I'm just trying to give y'all a little short video on, for your freshman year at Tuskegee. I'm going to try to keep this short. Now, I recorded a longer video. It was like an hour. I was like, ain't nobody going to stay here for an hour and watch this. So I'm going to try to keep it 20-ish minutes, but there's a lot of stuff to tell y'all, okay? So let's get started. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up my list of things. Okay. So, first thing that you need to know. Social media. Okay. First and foremost, use it to your advantage, okay? It's a great way to network with people. However, these people are not your friends yet. You have yet to step on campus. You don't know them. A lot of times people turn out to get in person. They look different. Catfish, both of you. They look different, they act different, they're just not what you expected. So keep in mind, your followers are not your friends yet, okay? You do not know them. You don't know where they come from, or even if you do, you don't know how they act. You see what I mean? Just be kind of careful with that, especially on Twitter. Be careful what you tweet whenever you say ski, Tuskegee, TU18, whatever. Your new president is on Twitter. He can see that kind of stuff. Don't be surprised if he replies back to some of your comments, okay? GroupMe, basically the same thing as Twitter. You don't know these people yet, although it's a great way to interact and get into small groups and talk about how excited you are for college. Sometimes there's upperclassmen in the group trying to help you out. Keep in mind, you still don't know these people yet. Don't put your business out there so that later they have something against you, some personal information that you may regret telling them, okay? Another thing with GroupMe, okay, there will be like your big group. Okay, I'm just going to tell you our example. TU17 had a GroupMe, okay? There's some upperclassmen there, some guys. They were in there helping us, so what did the girls do? We went and had smaller GroupMes to talk about the guys in the GroupMe, okay? Just like the guys had a smaller GroupMe to talk about the girls in the GroupMe. Okay. In the girl GroupMe, girls would talk, so there was a smaller girl GroupMe talking about the girls, you know, and then there's like side conversations, group messages, etc., where people talk about the group. So you keep having smaller groups talking about the bigger groups, it starts to get messy. So you really want to try to, like, I'm not going to say avoid it because there's not much you can do to avoid it, but just be careful with that kind of situation, okay? Let's see what else. I'm so sorry about that. Taking me a good little minute to pull this back. Okay. Alright, Tuskegee administration, please have some patience with them. Admissions, the best it's going to get. Financial aid, okay. So, they're open 8 to 4, I believe. Okay, don't call between 8 to 9. They're still getting there. They're still getting adjusted. Most likely, it's going to take you forever to get an answer, whatever. They take their lunch between, like, 11 and 1, okay? Don't call between that time. Just don't. Just don't. Like, it's not going to help you at all. You won't get the runaround. Tuskegee loves you the runaround, okay? Just refuse to accept that. Stay up on it. Keep track of your finances. Keep track of your scholarships. If you have a loan, keep track of that. Hold all your paperwork just in case you need to come back, show proof of something. Just stay organized. As organized as possible, okay? 11 to 1. Okay, 3 to 4. Don't call between 3 to 4. Everybody ready to go home. These are black people you're dealing with, okay? I wasn't spared for that. I went to a white school. Everything was so prim and proper all the time. No. Okay, have patience. Have patience. Don't get an attitude with them. Don't get an attitude with you. If you are calling them and they get an attitude with you, kill them with kindness. Okay? That's basically all I can tell you about that. Let's see. Dorms. Okay. The dorms are not as bad as you're thinking. Each dorm has its pros and cons, okay? Let's start off with the dorms in the yard. Okay. Adams, Douglas, and White are the dorms in the hall. Adams, I'm just going to give you like a pro and a con of each one. Adams has a great sense of community feeling. When you get to know the girls in your dorms, it's the largest freshman dorm, use that to your advantage. I mean, I know girls get together, they can get catty, or you can turn the situation around and you can meet new people because you're going to see different faces walking in and out all the time, okay? One of the cons, it has a community bathroom, which isn't that bad. And they get hit really hard during dorm wars, okay? It's not unbearable, I promise you. Don't let dorms be a deal breaker, because Tuskegee is a great institution. No matter where you go, you're going to have problems, just to be real with you. Okay, Douglas. Douglas has the biggest rooms, okay? You'll have, if you have a lot of stuff, you'll have a lot of space for it. Bathrooms in Douglas, they're community, but they're kind of subpar. They're not that great. But it's not unbearable, but they're not that great. Bring plenty of cleaning supplies. Okay. White is the honors dorm. What can I say about White? We have a great dorm mother. Her name is Miss Champion. She's nosy. She's nosy. I love her, but she's so nosy. She will talk to you from the time you walk in that door to the time you go in your room. If you're on the 3rd floor, the time you go in the elevator, till the elevator door is closed. She will be talking to you, trying to know, oh, you back already? Oh, you got some food? Oh, my goodness. I promise you. I promise you. White, you get fined for everything, okay? You have private bathrooms, but you got to keep that clean, keep your room clean. Don't use side or back doors. It's $100 fine. If you sneak the guy in and get caught, it's $200 fine, because they're going to assume that not only did you sneak them in, but you brought them in through the back door. Even if you didn't, she's going to assume that. You get a $200 fine. Guy gets $100 fine. Avoid all that, okay? What else can I say about White? Keep stuff locked up, but with all the dorms, no matter where you are. If you have any more questions about White, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I told you my name is Brianna Davis. My Twitter is @Breezy, which is BREEZY _joy, JOY _101. So Breezy _joy _101. My Instagram is Brianna Davis 101. BREANADAVIS 101. You don't have to follow me, but if you need to contact me, my profiles are open, okay? I was also Miss Whitehall this past year, so that was a great experience. If you have any questions about being a campus queen or king, feel free to hit me up. Harvey is the nicest dorm out of all the dorms, okay? You have bigger rooms, you have nicer bathrooms, you have bigger closet space, you have, you can control your temperature, and it may seem like that is so small, but that is a huge thing here at Tuskegee, okay? What you want to do for the most part, well, no, not what you want to do. Harvey, however, is not on the yard, okay? So you kind of miss the excitement of everything that does happen. You have to walk through the valley, etc., to get to the cast. Boys' dorms, Rockefeller is the honors dorm. I can't tell you too much about the boys because obviously I'm a girl. But Rockefeller, they live in like a hotel in there. You don't have to worry about too much. Most guys are being young. If not, a lot of athletes are in Bethune. And then there's Banneker. Y'all gonna have pipes bursting. Hopefully it won't happen this year. Hot water's gonna be out. Bring shower curtains. Bring shower curtains. No matter where you are, most likely. Unless you have like a community bathroom in the girls' dorm. But the guys, they didn't have shower curtains for a good little minute. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. What to bring? All that stuff on the list. Plus, I'm gonna emphasize fans because I told you that room temperature thing gets real. It's really hot in the summer, it's really cold in the winter. They'll turn on the air in the winter and they'll turn the heat in the summer. I don't know why, I don't understand it, but that's what they'll do. What else? Bring a jacket, bring an umbrella. Okay, first day there, it was hot. Then it got windy, then it rained. Then after it rained, it was really foggy, and then it got cold. I didn't have a jacket. I'm from Montgomery, I'm down the street. I'm thinking when it gets cold, I can just go home. Bring a jacket, bring a fan, bring jeans, bring shorts, whatever you need. Also, orientation week, they're going to show you everything that you could possibly need to know as a freshman, just about. Even if it's an area that doesn't pertain to your major, make sure you still go and participate. I know it's early, I know it's a lot of stuff, I know you get tired of it, I know it's too peppy, I know, but you know what? Laser leaders, I have nothing but respect for them. They cut off their summer so it'll be shorter so they can come and help you. They are really some of the most knowledgeable kids when it comes to campus events, etc., etc. I said kids, we're grown now, but you get what I'm saying. They're here to help you. Respect them. Go to all the little activities. Participate. Keep a positive outlook. Keep an open mind. Okay, I can't preach that enough. They're alive. They help you transition from high school to college. They're here to help you. Okay. freshman party. Speaking of transitions, your freshman party will be at Club Extreme. It's DJ by DJ Mr. Marcus. He's gonna have it live. I promise you should go. It's down the street. If you walk in groups. Okay, be careful when you walk anywhere in Tuskegee. I wouldn't suggest it. Try to find somebody with a car if you can. Network. Don't use them for their car. Don't take advantage of the person. Take advantage of the situation. If you know a person and they have a car, see if you could possibly get with them and ride somewhere. Don't ditch them when you get there and chuck up the deuces and be like, I'm gone, okay? That's rude. Don't do that. Nobody wants to be taken advantage of. Plus, you probably won't get a ride anywhere else in the future. I know I'm talking really fast, but I'm trying to keep this really short because my last video was like an hour and it wasn't happening. Okay. Speaking of parties, if you're going to go to a party and you turn up, you got to go hard. That's it. Like, you just got to go hard. If you don't drink, don't smoke, and you don't want to, there's peer pressure everywhere. If you're strong in your beliefs, stay that way, okay? Don't let anybody influence you. Don't let anybody make you do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. But at the same time, make sure that you're in college. Just make sure you have fun. You have freedom. Like, you don't want to be all work, no play. Okay? Because after this, there's no more summers after college. There's no more summers. There's no more breaks. You're working. Okay? College is the time of your life. Just go out and explore. What else? Since we're talking about parties. Okay, freshman ball, it's like a semi-formal type attire. Girls will be in club dresses, heels, it's whatever. It just kind of gets you kind of used to how on-campus events are kind of held at Tuskegee. You will do line dances. Learn those line dances during freshman orientation week, okay? You're not too good to get out there and shake your toes or whatever. I know that was lame, but it's the only thing I can think of. There are line dances for everything, from Party by Beyonce to No Hands by Waka Flocka. If y'all ever heard of Earthquake by Lil Wayne, I was trying to find it on my phone right now. There's a line dance for that. Learn the one, when you hear this music, learn this one, because it's extra hard otherwise. It's a lot of turning, etc. To be real with you, you're not going to be able to pick it up the first time you watch it. Okay? What else is there? Humidity gets crazy at Tuskegee, okay? If you're a girl, your hair, you're going to go through the struggle. I'm just going to tell you. I never wore twists, braids, weaves, anything. I've had everything but braids this year. I just got my twist. That heat and the wetness will have you going through it. Like, it will mess with your emotions. Like, I'm so serious, because you won't know what to do. My first day, I had curls. I was so cute. I was walking around like cute little curly Sue. And then next thing I know, after moving in, my curls said, whoop, and I looked a hot mess. And I didn't know what to do, so I put heat on it. You can't keep putting heat on your hair. You're going to have to find something that's going to work with you. A lot of girls end up going natural. Whatever works for you, you got to do it. Fritz holds up very well, especially if you're going to the soul, going to extreme, no matter where you go. Your hair won't fall. It works well at Tuskegee. Okay. Calf food. Okay. Calf food, you have a salad bar, potato bar, fruit, pizza line, pasta. Did I say sandwich? I think I said sandwich. You have a grill that cooks like burgers. You have a hot line. Sometimes they have, well, they have stir fry. I don't know if I said stir fry. But sometimes instead of stir fry, they have quesadillas. You have a lot of options. However, after a while, you will get tired of that. I promise you that. Don't use up all your Austin points at once. I know you'll be like, I have like 100. I don't even know how many I have. Like 120. I don't know. I just know they were gone. Don't use them up within the first few weeks or even the first few months, because at the end of the semester, you're going to be struggling, okay? Don't use them up at Austin's. Don't use them up at Kickin' Chicken. Kickin' Chicken is new. It's located in the Student Union, which is also new. You have a lounge in the Student Union. You have Kickin' Chicken. You have a game room, which has pool tables, board games, and some arcade games. You have a Wi-Fi cafe and a study room, okay? It's currently open till 9, but they're working on getting it open 24 hours. Wi-Fi cafe. Take advantage of that. You will have portable Wi-Fi in your dorms when you need it the most. I promise you. You will never have an internet problem for real until it's time for you to take a test or do something very important and you can't do anything about it, okay? Don't wait till last minute to do your assignments either. Tuskegee is all about time management. I know everybody tells you that, but I can't stress it enough. You can have a social life. You can sleep. You can have good grades if you manage your time correctly, okay? Don't let the freedom get to your head. Yeah, you can stay out, turn up till 3 a.m., but don't forget you got that 8 o'clock class in the morning, okay? Make sure you get up. Don't skip class. Also, when it comes to going to class, we have shuttles that will shuttle you from one side of campus to the other. However, they're slow and you will probably be late for class. If you have an 8 to 9 o'clock and a 9 to 10 o'clock, don't panic, okay? You have 10 minutes between each class. Either you might get out early between your 8 and 9 class, you might get out early if your teacher's nice, but you have until 9:10 to make it to your next class, okay? Hey, if you have a car, that's great. You stay. If you don't, try to carpool with somebody, get to know people. Like I said, take advantage of the situation, not the person. It'd be nice if you offer gas money every once in a while, too. When you get tired of cash and you at a point, you're going to spend your money. In Tuskegee, we have McDonald's, which is the only thing that's open 24/7, okay? That's what everybody goes after the club when they're bored, they don't want to spend a whole lot of money. We also have Burger King, we have Churchy's, KFC and Taco Bell are combined. They both close at 11. It's in one one building. We have the Coop, which has soul food like fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, collard greens. We have random Chinese restaurants. We have Pizza Hut and Subway. We have Busy Bees, 45-cent wings, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. It will help you save money. I promise you that. And also, they have $1 fries. Not on the menu, but they have $1 fries. I'll help y'all out a little bit with that. Auburn. Auburn is about 15-20 minutes away. I know we were always up there driving, taking road trips. They have Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, etc. It's Auburn. It's like a city. It's a good getaway when you get tired of rural Tuskegee. We also have Tiger's Den, which sells food, and we have Tiger Paws, which sells like coffees, teas, smoothies, etc. Okay. Gas will be. You will use a lot of gas to keep one in Auburn. I'm just gonna tell you. Save up your money. Don't spend too much on food, noodles and stuff. You'll start to get tired of that. But make sure you have like snacks in your room because cast hours get crazy. I think they open up. I don't even know what time they open up. I was never up that early. I think 7-ish they open up. They close at 7:30. Okay. So dinner is from 4 to 7:30, and I think at the beginning the hours aren't even that long. So make sure you have like snacks and stuff when you get hungry. Water, make sure you have plenty of water and water bottles. What else? Ooh, y'all, I'm so sorry. Classes. Okay, classes. Failure, there's no excuse for failure. You have plenty of people who hold study groups. You have library. You have TCAL, which does tutoring. You have teachers that you can go to. I would say as a last resort, if you can't pull up your grade on your own and you're really trying, a lot of them are willing to help you. It also helps if you go at the beginning of the year and ask them what you need to do in order to get an A out of that class. Okay? Like I said, study groups are great. You have plenty of upperclassmen that are willing to. Speaking of upperclassmen, a lot of them have books. Don't go to the bookstore and get your books. Well, if you do, you have a book voucher most of the time with a lot of scholarships. It's $400, okay? I suggest you go on Amazon and Chegg. Chegg, you can sell your books back after you buy them from them, and then Amazon is cheap. You can save your book voucher and have a nice little $400 book gift card. So you can buy stuff like Tuskegee paraphernalia in the bookstore for free, because you'll have a gift card, basically. They have clothes in the bookstore. If you haven't been there, they have books, of course. They have drinks, smart waters, etc., sodas, Beats by Dre, gift cards. Can't use a book voucher for a gift card. Try it. Doesn't work. They have hair products, etc. Upperclassmen, of course, so your laser leaders. Make sure you listen to them. You will be tried, no matter if you're a girl or a boy. You will be tried. There's some girls who will, most freshmen, as far as guys go. Okay. There's guys who will try you. They don't love you. They might have girlfriends. Okay. There are a few situations where, you know, freshman girls, upperclassmen guys, you know, it works out. Because not all guys at Tuskegee are bad. There are a lot of Tuskegee gentlemen, great guys out there. But, however, be careful. Keep your guard up. Remember all that stuff your parents told you? Listen to it. That goes for girls and guys. Respect yourself and protect yourself. Okay? What else? The Valley. If you're a girl and you're walking over to the boys' dorm or wherever to hang with a guy, if he's a real Tuskegee gentleman, he will walk you from your dorm to wherever and back, or y'all will meet each other halfway. Don't walk through the Valley. This is the yard dorms. This is yard dorms. This is like Harvey and Tana. This is the Valley. You have to walk down. There are trees. There's grass. There are animals. Okay, little animals are like cats and dogs. Heard a story about a deer running through there. Snake. Be careful. Okay. Use buddy system. Don't go anywhere alone. A lot of locals hang on campus. Remember that whole stranger danger stuff they taught you in school. What else? There are a lot of on-campus events. During your freshman orientation week, you're going to be able to sign up for SGA committees. Make sure you get involved. There's like events, treasury, elections, I think infrastructure. I'm missing something. I can't think of what it is right now. Get involved with those. Get involved with NAACP. There are state clubs such as Alabama Club, Tennessee Club, Cali Club, etc. Get involved with those. All those clubs and organizations and dorms also have campus king and queens, what I told y'all about. You participate in the gala. You can be in the parade if you want to. If you have any questions about that, hit me up. I'll probably put my information somewhere down below in the bio. Well, not in the bio, in the information on the video. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. I also have pictures on my Instagram. I Instagram like almost everything, so if you want to know anything about campus pep rallies or anything, I told you my Instagram. You don't have to follow me. I'm not trying to fish for followers. BREANADAVIS 101. That's Brianna Davis 101 at Instagram. You scroll far enough, you'll see everything from laser leaders doing chants in the cast, which I told you learn the chants and the dances. Everything from that to I have stuff from the freshman ball. I have stuff from the block party. I pretty much Instagram everything. So when you get here, take advantage of the fact that you're around a whole group of people. Don't get in the cliques. It gets really cliquey really fast. Okay? Don't stay with the same one or two people over here. No, that's not going to work. Try to float around and get to know different people, especially if you want to run from a freshman officer for a freshman officer. There's Miss and Mr. Freshman. They participate in a pageant. And then there's President, Vice President, Secretary, and Treasurer, which you can run for. Alrighty. So the more you network, the better it'll be, the more people you'll have to support your campaign, etc. Campaign hard. You have flyers, posters, campaign platforms, and it's just a lot of stuff. It's real campaigning. It's not like cute little election races in high school. Okay? Spare time events, you can do everything from having a movie night in your dorm room. I know we didn't have an HDMI cable all the time, so we put my roommate's laptop in her closet, put some sheets out on the ground. It may sound country, but then we all had pillows down there, and you looked up at the closet. There was a laptop right there. Movie night. There'll be extracurricular activities you can do on campus. You can always go to Auburn. You can always chill in someone else's dorm. You can chill in the yard. Okay, yard. There are a lot of benches on the yard, okay? Don't, in steps too, but usually those are organization related, okay? The gazebo's for everybody. There are certain steps you shouldn't walk down if you're a guy, like cap steps, even though they're not in the yard. Other steps that they have. The benches that you can sit on are in the middle of the yard. Other than that, if they're under a tree or something, or if you see any kind of Greek letters and you're not in that organization, don't sit on them. That's disrespectful. Don't do it, okay? Speaking of organizations, you can't really join a whole lot of Greek organizations your first semester freshman year. Second semester you can do like honor societies, and then there's like service sororities and fraternities. Most of those you have pledging process. You can't do any D9, get that out of your head, don't talk about it. All this, I'm speaking from my experience. If there are any exceptions, I apologize. There really should be. What else? Freshman 15 is real, but it's not really from the caf food. It's from when you go to other places when you get tired of caf. Cars, I already talked about that. Parties in the turn up. I think I already mentioned that too. About, I don't know, I've done these videos trying to redo them so many times. I told you Extreme is your transition party. The Soul, I don't think I talked about that. Okay, the Soul It's small, it's a shack, it's in a residential-ish type area in the woods. It's turned. If you're a girl, get there early so you can get in for free. Even if the party doesn't jump, you can spend any money. You just might wait for the outfit. Don't Instagram till the end of the night unless the party's jump, okay? Guys, you just gonna have to pay. The earlier you get there, the better. I wouldn't suggest you wear like stupid high heels in the sole because there's like potholes in there. It's a lot of people. It's usually packed. It's really small. It's usually packed. You will sweat out your hair. Floors might go slippery. You don't want to fall and bust your butt open. That's embarrassing and it's not cute. It never happened to me, but I've seen it happen. Don't get sloppy. Know your limits. If you never turned up, turn up with a small group of friends so you can kind of know what your limit is. You don't want to be throwing up in the soul, like, because there's something so every weekend. So you don't see the same people a lot of the time. Like, they don't remember that. What else? Cars, fines. There are a lot of fines. Be careful what you do, especially when it comes to sneaking in the dorms. It's a $100 fine. Money. Manage your finances well. You will spend it on food. If you have a car, it will be gas too. Clothes. Be careful with that. Put yourself on a budget. I know you don't really want to sit here and do that, but it will really help because by the time in the semester comes, you're like, dang, I ain't got no Austin points. Dang, I ain't got no money. Then you have to call mom and daddy for money, etc. Dang, I need a new outfit to wear to the club. Like, manage your finances, okay? Relationships. A lot of y'all are going to come here with boyfriends and girlfriends. That's cute. If you love them, don't let social media interfere with anything you have. Be faithful to that person. Have faith that that person will be faithful to you if you really believe in your relationship and you want y'all to last. But a lot of times it's just going to be really doesn't work out. You break up within the first 3 months that you break up within the first 3 months that you go into college if the person's in high school or even if the other person is in college too. You're going to break up most likely. So I'm just being real. I'm not trying to put any negativity in y'all's heads, but shit happens. Oh, I said I was going to say, I'm sorry. Homesick. A lot of people get homesick, especially since Tuskegee is small, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Bring pictures. Bring anything, like something, I don't know, something from your room, call your parents, whatever you have to do. But at the end of the day, like, this is your new family. So if you get homesick, I guess you can go out, keep your mind off of it. An idle mind is a horrible thing to have. Stay occupied. Freedom. You have so much freedom. Take advantage of that. Don't abuse it. Alright. Keep your priorities in check. Keep your grades up, because if you do not have the grades, you cannot keep your scholarship. If you don't keep your scholarship, you have to get loans. Okay? If you can't get any more loans, you won't be at Tuskegee. You got to come up with $30K somehow. Scholarships, loans, grants, savings, it doesn't matter. If you're not at Tuskegee, you can't till you turn up. So nobody probably like Tuskegee does. So you just going to have to be SOL. So keep your grades up. Enjoy your freedom. There's nobody here in college to tell you, go to sleep, wake up, go to school. Your classes are optional, but I really suggest you do go because a lot of teachers look at your attendance. Some take off from your grades. It just depends. So be responsible. And that's with anything that you do. You're in college. That's about it. Step show. Last thing I want to say, join your dorm step team. It's a great experience. It's a lot of hard work, I promise that, but it's one of the best experiences of my freshman year. Shout out to Whitehall step team. Other than that, if you have any questions, again, Twitter, breezy_joy_101, Instagram at Brianna Davis 101. That's BREANNADAVIS 101. Ask any upperclassmen, they're usually willing to help you. Alright, but you've made a great decision. Tuskegee is a private Swift growing south, and I hope you enjoy your summer. Congratulations. And